Hello beautiful, welcome to Raising Our Lions. I'm Doris, and today's video is going to be showing you how I used to plan for my whole school year. The reason I say used to because my method of homeschooling is changing for 2021 to 2022. This video was recorded at the beginning of 2020 when I was a relaxed homeschooler. Basically, a relaxed homeschooler is you just pull things from different curriculum or companies that works for your family and put it together and teach it. But next year, 2021 to 2022, we are moving forward on charter missing, and we are going to be using Amplify Online. So the way of planning from a relaxed homeschool method may not work. I don't know yet. I haven't planned for this year yet or coming up year yet. I'm putting all this stuff together, and I saw the video and I said, well, haven't I posted this video? Because it worked great for my family for the last 4 or 5 years of homeschooling. Like when I started doing that, my homeschool life, it started going smoothly because one, I didn't have dates on there. I did not plan by day. And that helps with stuff just coming up because as a homeschool mom and homeschool family, things happen. And if you plan by date, or at least for me, I plan by day, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh, I didn't do this. You know, my kids are being left behind. And it just, all these negative feelings and thoughts just come into my mind. So I started planning by a week. That way, if we're not doing school this week, we move it to the next week. And I just have a certain amount of week that I want to do for my homeschool year that I want to accomplish. And we do a whole school year. We're a year-round homeschooler, so I don't have to be done by May. I can be done by July and start it back up. I am usually done by June. But I'm just giving an example. It's a year-round homeschooling, and we take lots of breaks, so my kids are not in school every single day. But I'm going to show you in a video how I do that, and it been working great for my family, and I just wanted to share that with you. And hopefully, if you are without homeschooler, or if you're trying to miss it and it works for you, or any kind of homeschooling method, use the classical whatever, and it worked great for you, just use it. Hello beautiful. So today I'm going to show you how I plan my whole year of homeschool for my kids by week. I determine how much week we're going to have throughout the year, and then based on that week I plan out when we're going to do school and how long we're going to do school. So this is the plan I'm going to use, and then I have some pens, different color pens I'm using, and let's do this. So this planner is from Doris Design, so homeschool planner. The first thing that I'm gonna use is my 2020 to 2021 year at a glance. I use this to determine how many weeks we're gonna have throughout the year. So flip this over. We're gonna start from July. It goes from July. As you can see, I have kids. My baby playing with that with a marker. So throughout the planner, you're gonna see some artwork that's gonna be in there, but it's usable, so I'm going to use it. And then go all the way to June. We are a year-round homeschooler, so when I'm planning this, I'm gonna plan it out for the whole year. So the first thing I do is determine family trip, vacations, birthday, holidays, and I take that out. So for first, let's come up here. I have a little key session. So I'm going to determine my colors I'm going to be using. You can use one marker, but I like to use colors. So now I'm gonna go find the vacations, which is the yellow. Flip this around. So we have vacations, we have no schools, and we have birthday. So now I'm gonna go through the week and see how many weeks we have left that week into school, and then figure out how I'm gonna set a year out. So we have 43 weeks of school to work with. My kids are not going to be doing all 43 weeks because I like to give them a break in between. Let me see how many weeks I'm going to have. I'm trying to figure this. I haven't gone through this yet, so I'm working with y'all. I guess I could have pre-planned this and just do a video, but then I feel like it wouldn't have been the same. So okay, so we have 43 weeks. If I do 4 weeks off, 4 weeks on and 1 week off, how much schoolwork are we going to be doing? So that would give me 34 weeks. 34 weeks. Let's see. I was hoping for 36 weeks or 38 weeks. What was it? 8 weeks and 1 week off. Then if I do 8 weeks and 1 week off, that should increase the weeks that I have. Because they're not going to have schools on Fridays, Saturday. They're only going to do school 4 days a week. And on Sunday, they're not required to do any schoolwork, but it's a catch-up day. So technically speaking, they're only doing school Monday to Thursday. So if I do 8 weeks on, 1 week off, that should give me 36 or 38 weeks, I think. Let me double check and see. Okay, so now we have 38 weeks to work with. Okay, so now we have 38 weeks for school to work with. So now what I do is, let me try to get one of the homeschool book. Since I have 38 weeks, I'm going to plan the whole year around that 38 weeks of school. And I do it for week by week planning. So let me try to get an easy one that's not going to be as fast to do. It's not going to be as slow to do. That way this video is done 20 hours long. And I should have been prepared and have my stuff out, but I did not. Okay, so we're going to do my first grader math. This is book B and A. So she used, she used Math Method, and as you can see, this is a first grader, sixth grader, 6-year-old book. Is all messed up, but it's functional. And this coverage is from Dollar Tree. Is the cutting board, and this is my 3rd year using it now. So what I do, I go and I count every page that she has in there. I look through the book and see if it's something she's going to be working on or something she's not. Is it too repetitive? Be taken out. So I actually count pages that have schoolwork on it that she needs to be doing. So after I figure that out, I divide it by the number I have a week. So I divide by the 38 and I figure out can't talk. So then I divide by the weeks and the days. So if I have 38 weeks and then I want to do school for 4 days a week. So then I find the number of the total pages and then I divide that by the numbers of week and days. And then I come up with how many pages she's going to be doing for a week. And then I figured out how to split that into that week. So if it come up that she has 10 pages to do for a week, then I will take 2 pages away because my goal for her math is for her to have to do 1 page a day. So front and back a day. So no more than that. So then I go and look through and see what is repetitive, what is excessive that she don't need to be working on, or if we need to extend the book into a 2-year span period instead of just doing it in 1 year. So then I figured that out. But with her, it came out perfectly. I didn't have to split it out into 2 years. She can actually do this in a year with 4 pages a week. 1 page front and back per day. Okay, so then as you see, I have a little sticky note up here. I don't know if you can read that. I have a sticky note. Not sticky note. Washi tape. Washi tape. I guess it can be called sticky note. A washi tape that I use to. Let me get one that's like. Oh, it just come in the back somewhere. So I have a washi tape that I use to tape together weekly assignments. So this is week 7. So I tape it together. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Even with that, I still count it because I have work on this side. So now she have 4 pages left to work through for the week, and she knows, because my goal is to get my kids to be independent and not need me. So I start young for them to be able to come and do stuff, the schoolwork, without mommy telling them exactly what they need to do. So I start doing this with her. That way, she get in the habit of going and knowing what she needs to do. Like my 11-year-old, I just planned the whole year, and she decide what day of the week she's going to work on it. She just know this assignment needs to be done at the end of the week. You decide if you want to work on it Monday or on Friday. That is up to you. But by Sunday night, when I'm looking through your stuff, it needs to be done. And she does her stuff independent. She don't need my help to read stuff to her, teach stuff to her, unless it's a new concept. Like she's doing advanced chemistry this year. So she actually worked with me on that, so I can help her better understand it. But she barely asked me. And I already set a schedule of between 1 and 3. That is the time she has to come to me or daddy for anything that she needs. And with Madison, she's 6, so she knows to come and look for the washi tape and the number on there, and then she just open it up and do 1 pages a day for 4 days. So whenever it's time for school, for her math and her English, I go over and be like, okay, Madison, we're gonna do this together. I'm gonna teach it to you. And then she sit next to me and she do this. And then when she need help, she just say, hey, mommy, I need help with it. And she does it by herself. And whenever I explain this to her and we do examples, sometimes I try to do like one of the block example. She don't need my help. She just does it and move on. And also the way I set it up, I tell her if you want to do more than 1 pages, you can do that. And whenever she's done, then she don't have to do school math work for the rest of the week. She don't do that though. But my son, Sonny, in the kindergarten does that. He does his whole math work in one setting for the whole week. That way he don't have to do math. He said math is his favorite subject. So I don't know why he does that. But he just likes to get his schoolwork out of the way. And then the rest of the week he can play. And he does that. He do math and then go to his writing and reading and does that. And by the time Wednesday come around, he have no schoolwork to do at all. And when I have that, I go and write it into my planner. Yeah. So then when I have that, I write it into here. Okay, this is Abby. So this is Madison. So this is my yearly overview, and it goes from week 1 and I have all the way to week 51. As you can see, I did not use all of the week. I only have 38 weeks to work with. So then I go as right here. So let me show you something. For her reading and her penmanship, it goes all the way to 39 weeks. So I put that in there, but we are going to take 39. I put that in there. So we're going to be done 38 weeks. But this is going to be her first week of the next new year. But I put that in there to remind myself that she needs to do that. But if I feel that she don't need to work on it, then we just forget about the book and move on. So that's why I have that in there. But you can use this planner all the way to 51 weeks. And then I have notes in here of stuff that she needs that is not in here. Like for her alphabet, I'm not going to plan that out because it depends on how fast she's learning to read. So I just put out a goal for the year. It's for her to listen lesson 64. If it's not, that's great. If she surpasses it, that's great. Because it's about her learning how to read on her level. And then she have critical thinking. And then her son's is based on the unit study that she's doing with her dad. then I go and write down everything from the week 1 all the way to week 39 up here. So I just go and have, trying to make this clear. I don't know. But, so anyway, I don't think it's going to be clear. But then I just go and write in what she's going to be doing for that week. So week 7, she's going to be doing lesson 10 to lesson 13. And then when I have that, on Sunday, I go a bit, okay, I'm on week 7. That's all I need to focus on. How am I going to set this up for that week? Then I go to my weekly planning. My weekly lesson planning, which has a week there. Oh, it's not really. So it has the week and the week number, and I can write that on there. Let me show you. One of the week we did 3. So this would be a week 3. So each of my children have different color of stuff. I'm trying to put that in there so you can see. Well, I guess this is not going to work with me today. Okay, well, we have she have an English in pink. For her it's all pink. Sunny is blue and Abigail is purple. And then we just I just go and write in there. For English, she does English every day, Monday to Thursday. So the weekly planning go from Monday. Let me move this out of the way. It goes from Monday all the way to Sunday. But we don't do school on Saturday, and Sunday is a catch-up day. So then I go in there, since she had, okay, week 3. Let me go back to that. That way you can understand what I'm doing. I should have just pulled this out, and it would have been way easier. Okay, so for week 3, it's right here. She had to do lesson 9 to lesson 12. So then I come in here and I spread it out. How? So she have lesson 9 on Monday, lesson 10 on Tuesday, and lesson 11 on Wednesday, and so on. And then I do that for math and the rest of her subject. And phonics, she does that. She's working on lesson 14, and I just do 1 lesson a week for her phonics. If she progress, great, then we'll move to lesson 15. But I do lesson 14 for all week, 1 lesson a week, and we just keep repeating it. And then her geography, she have geography on Monday and Wednesday. And then for Spanish, it's just chapter 2. And I just put that on there for the whole week because it depends on her speed and what she's learning. So I don't do Spanish or this lesson have to be done, this page have to be done. I just do the chapter working on. So, and I just plan it out for all my children that way. And thank you so much for sticking around and watching the video. If you have any question, please put it down in the comment below. If you have any requests as to homeschool video you want me to make, please put it down below. If you have requests for schooling, because we live in a school bus tiny house, please put it down below. But thank you. Put everything down below. Thank you and have a blessed day.